Advance, noun. Development. 1. Countable, uncountable, progress or a development in a particular activity or area of understanding. Example: we live in an age of rapid technological advance. Advance in something. Examples: recent advances in technology have made the procedure safe. Recent advances in medical science. Major advances in the field of physics. Advance on something. Example: an advance on the existing techniques. Advance towards something. Example: an advance towards a better understanding of God. Extra examples: Hindu science made great advances in astronomy and mathematics. Recent years have seen significant advances in our understanding of the human genome. The design incorporates the most recent technological advances. We need more money if we are to make any further advances in this area of science. Rapid advances in science and technology. 2 major advances in orthopedic medicine. At this time there were a number of major advances in the field of physics. Forward movement. 2. Countable, advance, on something, the forward movement of a group of people, especially armed forces. Examples: we feared that an advance on the capital would soon follow. Enemy advances. Collocations. War and peace. Starting a war. Declare, make, wage war, on somebody, something. Go to war, against, with somebody. Cause, spark, provoke, foment, quell unrest. Incite, lead, crush, suppress a revolt, rebellion. Launch, mount, carry out a surprise, terrorist attack. Prevent, halt, represent an escalation of the conflict. Be torn apart by, be on the brink of civil war. Enter, invade, occupy somebody's territory. Lead, launch, resist, repel an invasion. Military operations. Adopt, develop, implement, pursue a military strategy. Carry out, execute, perform military operations, maneuvers. Send, deploy, station, pull back, withdraw troops. Go on, fly, carry out a reconnaissance, rescue mission. Train, equip, deploy army, military, combat units. Lead, launch, conduct a raid, a surprise attack, an airborne, amphibious, assault, on somebody. Employ, use guerrilla tactics. Conduct, wage biological, guerrilla warfare. Fight, crush, defeat the rebels, the insurgency. Suffer, inflict a crushing defeat. Achieve, win a decisive victory. Halt, stop the British, German, Russian advance. Order, force a retreat. Fighting. Join, serve in the Army, Navy, Air Force. Be, go, remain, serve on active duty. Serve, complete, return from a tour of duty. Be sent to the front line. Attack, strike, engage, defeat, kill, destroy the enemy. See, report, be engaged in heavy fighting. Call for, be met with armed resistance. Come under heavy, machine gun, mortar fire. Fire a machine gun, mortar shells, rockets, at somebody, something. Shoot a rifle, a pistol, bullets, missiles. Launch, fire a cruise, ballistic, anti-tank missile. Use biological, chemical, nuclear weapons. Inflict, suffer, sustain heavy losses, casualties. Be hit, killed by enemy, friendly, artillery fire. Become, be held as a prisoner of war. Civilians in war. Harm, kill, target, protect innocent, unarmed civilians. Cause, avoid, limit, minimize civilian casualties, collateral damage. Impose, enforce, lift a curfew. Engage in, be a victim of ethnic cleansing. Be sent to an internment, a concentration camp. Accept, house, resettle refugees fleeing from war. Fear, threaten military, violent reprisals. Commit, be accused of war crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide. Making peace. Make, bring, win, achieve, maintain, promote peace. Call for, negotiate, broker, declare a ceasefire, a temporary truce. Sign a ceasefire agreement. Call for, bring, put an end to hostilities. Demand, negotiate, accept the surrender. Of somebody, something. Establish, send, in, a peacekeeping force. Negotiate, conclude, ratify, sign, accept, reject, break, violate a peace treaty. Extra examples. The general ordered an advance to the front line. The regiment made an advance on the enemy lines. The Russian advance towards Berlin. Enemy advances had forced them to retreat into the mountains. Their advance on the city seemed unstoppable. Money. 3. Countable, usually singular, money paid for work before it has been done or money paid earlier than expected. Examples. They offered an advance of £5,000 after the signing of the contract. The bank will give you an advance of 95% of the purchase price. Advance on something. Example. She asked for an advance on her salary. Extra examples. The publishers have paid me an advance. He was paid £5,000 as an advance on royalties. Sexual. 4. Advances, plural, attempts to start a sexual relationship with somebody. Examples. He had made advances to one of his students. She rejected his sexual advances. Price increase. 5. Countable, advance, on something, business, an increase in the price or value of something. Example. Share prices showed significant advances. Word origin. Middle English. From Old French avance, noun, avancer, verb. From Late Latin abante, in front. From ab, from, plus ante, before. The initial a was mistakenly assimilated to ad in the 16th century. Idioms. In advance, of something. 1. Before the time that is expected, before something happens. Example. A week per month per year in advance. The rent is due 1 month in advance. Thanks in advance for your help. We try to plan well in advance. It would have helped to know in advance that you were coming. Formal, the fee is payable in advance. Formal, people were evacuated from the coastal regions in advance of the hurricane. Extra examples. It's cheaper if you book the tickets in advance. You'll get the agenda in advance of the committee meeting. 2. More developed than somebody, something else. Example. Galileo's ideas were well in advance of the age in which he lived.